happy that I am able to share everything, all of the new fun, exciting updates that we have. Let me share my desktop. Whoa, I have a lot up here, so I apologize. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Did my slide change? Sometimes it doesn't change.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure because sometimes the last time I was on a webinar, I'm talking and I'm like halfway through and they're like, are the slides supposed to be changing? And I'm like, yes, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that they weren't changing. So if you're not seeing them change, let me know. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Again, my name is Shayna. I've been with Exotica for about 2 years. I've been in the travel industry for going on 8 years, going into 9. Exotica, what we are, we're a next generation tour operator. So we specialize in private and small group tours that are guided by local hosts. So we have all preset, pre-planned itineraries. We do not customize anything. However, I always say we have a super relaxed fit style itinerary where your clients are able to tailor their day by day. So I always give the example out of a 10-day tour to South Africa that I went on, there were 3 tours and excursions that were already included in the itinerary, but we were able to build up our itinerary as much as we wanted. So we added on a second safari day, we added on the wine tour, we added on the peninsula tour to see the penguin. So we were able to see the most of the destination. Compare, or sometimes people want to have a little bit more of a laid back, want to have all of their free time. They are able to do that. So I always say we have the best of both worlds. We do sell 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star accommodations. So I always say we have something for everyone. We have over 50 in-house product crafters who carefully craft all of our vacation packages. So they put together all of our itineraries, vet all of our partners and destinations, stay up to date on travel trends, all of that fun stuff. That's one of the ways that we are actually able to keep the pricing down is that we do everything in-house. Our team is the one that is finding our partners, everything like that. We cut out that middleman that allows us to keep the pricing down. We have amazing, innovative technology. So I always say we're a tech company that sells travel. Our tech is absolutely amazing, super user friendly. Our travel agent portal is amazing. If you guys haven't clicked around with that, shoot me over an email. I'll send you over the login link. And then we did launch our Travelers app a little while ago. I'll touch base on that in a second. I have another slide for that. But the number one reason as to why we're actually able to keep the pricing down for us is going to be because of our longstanding partnerships in destination. There are so many people who look at our pricing and they're like, what is this? Is it a get what you pay for type situation? How are you guys getting this pricing? And I always say it's really not a secret. It's just the way that we contract. So we guarantee X amount of business to our hotel companies, our guide companies, transfer companies, and they give us their product way below rack rate. Um, there's no secret. Everything is super transparent on the travel agent portal. We use published area. You're able to pick your flights. You're able to see what hotels your clients would be staying in, depending on the hotel accommodations. So we do not waver on quality at all. Everything is straight, excuse me, straightforward. You're able to see it at the time of booking. We were originally founded back in 2013 in Barcelona, Spain. However, we've always been a consumer-fronted company. So only about 3 to 4 years ago did we realize a light bulb go off in someone's head where we realized that we need travel agents. So only about 3 to 4 years ago, we opened up our products for travel agents to sell, earn commission on our product. And it has been absolutely amazing. It's projected that by next year, about 80% of our business is going to be coming from travel agents. So we are super, super, super travel agent focused. The majority of our marketing budget goes towards travel agents, all that fun stuff. We have over 300 itineraries in over 70 destinations, and us as a team working with travel agents, we are now operating in over 7 markets in just 3 to 4 years. Okay, the Exotica product again, we have more than 300 itineraries to choose from. We have so many different varieties of itineraries. You can visit one country. We do have multi-country tours. Some itineraries start off at 5 days long. Some go up to over 28 days long. We do offer group tours, which is what we consider a group to be 10 people or more. We offer private tours, which any of our tours can be made private. You'll just have to call down to our travel agent support team and they'll let you know what the pricing would be to upgrade your clients to a private tour. And then we do also welcome solo travelers just for an additional single supplement fee. But it is not an outrageous single supplement fee. It's not paying double or anything like that. It's typically just a few extra $100. We do all your clients will always be traveling with a local expert guides who are from that destination or have lived in that destination for a significant amount of time, where they know all the must-sees, must-dos, best restaurants, best shopping, all of that fun stuff. So your clients will always get the most of the destination. We have the most competitive price in the industry, and the reason being is because of what our package includes. So, our package includes land, air transfers, and activities. So, that's international air to get to and from destination, any in destination air that's needed, your hotel accommodations, your transfers all over the place. Some of the itineraries include some activities, some of the itineraries even include meals. So, we offer so much for such a great pricing. And then we do also offer land only options on the travel agent portal as well. Real time pricing and availability are directly on the travel agent portal. I always say this is a really awesome feature because sometimes clients want to book right away or else they are going to be booking on their own. This is awesome as long as you have access to your computer, tablet, or phone, you are able to make the booking. So how Exotica works for you as a travel agent, we have something called instant quotes. You are able to download any of your itineraries into a PDF document. We are able to white label this as well, so you can send out your logo to your local BDM, and they will be able to upload it into your travel agent portal. We have instant quotes. You're able to download it. All you have to do is click on the specific itinerary, the date, pick your flights, and you click download travel contract. The itinerary comes in, the quote comes in a PDF document. They are super, 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 super detailed, anywhere between 10 to 25 pages long. It will have what's included, what's not included, a day by day breakdown of what your clients can expect. Their flights will be shown there that you chose for them. The additional optional tours and excursions, what the pricing would be, down to the visas, vaccines, voltage, all of that fun stuff. So I always say if your clients actually read the quote, they will have no questions as to what is included in the tour. One of the best things I always say about our company when working with Exotica for you guys is our commission structure. We offer full commission on all trip components. So we do not take out any taxes, fuels, or surcharges, and you get full commission on everything. So our commission starts off at 10%, goes all the way up to 16%. Um, so we do have some preferred partners that we work with that you can automatically be signed or start off at the 16%. You can always reach out to your local rep, see if you are a preferred partner, or reach out to your host agency consortia, anything like that. If let's say you're at 16%, you will get 16% on air, hotel, excursions, tours. I always say the easiest way to calculate your commission is going to be take whatever percentage you're at, take that of whatever your client is paying. So we do not, again, we do not take anything out. We do also have instant commissions where 60% of your commission is going to be in your pocket within the first 30 days of booking. That commission is not recallable. We cannot take that commission back. If your clients decide to cancel, you just wouldn't be paid out on the remaining 40%, which is typically paid out once your clients have completed travel. We do also offer a complimentary 48-hour hold, and I tell all of my agents to take full advantage of this 48-hour hold. Because we use published air, just like how if you logged on to united.com today, a flight can be $500. You can log on in 2 days, it'd be $800. That is the same thing with us. We use that published air, so when our pricing is fluctuating, it's just based on the flights. But you can use that complimentary 48-hour hold. It's 48 hours from the minute that you put the booking on hold. And if you do not apply a deposit to the booking that you have on hold, within that 48 hours, it automatically is released back into inventory. So you won't have to worry about any sort of penalties. Take full advantage of this. We do also offer special rates for advisors. I'll touch base on that in a second. We have world-class advisor support where you are able to reach out to our call center Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can also reach out to them via email, and then also you can always reach out to your local rep. We do also have our onboarding training, which is separate from this training. It's just a deep dive into our travel agent portal. It's with our onboarding team. They're based in Barcelona. Um, it's just a deep dive into the travel agent portal, how to book, where to find things, how to find your commission, how to make deposits, download instant quotes, all of that fun stuff. If you take the onboarding session and make your first booking within the first 90 days of taking your session, you will get a $200 future travel credit that you are able to use on any of our itineraries. How Exotica works for your clients, we have unmatched pricing. I always say there are so many people who never think they're ever going to be able to see the rest of the world because it's going to cost them 10, 20, 30, $40,000 to get there. With us, it's almost cheaper to go to places like South Africa, Ireland, Italy, Japan than it is to go to Mexico from this neck of the woods. So I always say lay Exotic out on the table for your clients. So many clients are super excited and super grateful that their travel agent offered this for them. Again, we have real time pricing and availability. We have extraordinary, amazing vacation packages. We have 24/7 support worldwide through phone, through WhatsApp. They can either call or text or through a chat box on the Travelers app. Again, I'll touch base on that in a second. I always say this is a nice little security blanket for your clients. Maybe some of your clients are not well seasoned travelers. Maybe they are nervous they're not going to be able to get in contact with you. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe there's a time difference. I would say this is a nice little security blanket for them just to let them know that they will always be able to get in contact with someone, whether they have a question, an emergency, anything like that. Your clients will always have an English speaking local guide in every single destination. Your clients will never have to worry about any sort of language barrier and any destination. And the best thing for your clients, I think, when working with Exotica is that we guarantee departures at a minimum of two people. So as long as there's two people on that tour, the tour is going to depart. The reason being is that we specialize in small group tours. So on average, we're about 12 to 18 people. We are not a company that fills up a motor coach bus of 30, 40, 50 people. We specialize in small groups. So that is the reason why we're able to depart at two passengers. Your clients won't have to um, change their PTO days, find new babysitters, anything like that. Their tour is going to depart. And then we also have an excellent rating on Trustpilot with over 30,000 reviews. We're sitting at a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And if you guys are familiar with Trustpilot, it is people who have actually taken our tours. So our TA co-branded website, this is so popular right now. Everyone is so excited to use this. We are so excited we were able to finally launch it. It is basically just affiliate links where when you log onto your dashboard right now, so we've been uploading them into travel agents profiles in batches. So you may already have access to, we call it our EPL, Exotica Private Label. So you may already see it on your dashboard. If you do not see it on your dashboard, reach out to your local rep. I have a slideshow at the end that will show um, your local rep, so you're able to take pictures or anything like that. Um, this basically what it is that it will say set up your private label on your dashboard. You will put in your first name, last name, email, phone number, headshot, logo, and it will generate a link for you. The link will have your logo in the middle. I'm not sure if you guys can see my mouse, but it has your logo in the middle. This example is just Expedia Cruises. It will have all of your details in the top right corner. And anyone who books through this link, you will still earn full commission on the booking and you will still have full control over the booking. You'll be notified when someone books, it will show up in your dashboard. And then you will be able to notify them that, hey, I got your booking. If you have any questions, let me know. Um, the best part about this website is that once your clients click on this link, it saves into their cookies. So even if they X out and they type in exotica.com, your EPL is going to show back up as long as they did not clear their cookies. I always tell all of my agents when they are sending out a quote to me, you can always post this link on your social media, send it out to your clients via email blast, put it on your website, all of that fun stuff. But I always say if you guys are downloading a quote to send to your clients, I always have, because there's always sometimes some shoppers. You can download the PDF document, send it to them, and then send your link as well and say, hey, listen, we have the Exotica has so many different itineraries, so many. I always give the example. People are like, I want to go to Rome. Well, we have 18 itineraries to Italy. So I always say, send your EPL link and say, hey, check out some more of the itineraries. If this one doesn't work for you, they have endless options. Then when they click on the link, it will save in their cookies as long as they did not clear their cookies. And then if they book, you will still get full credit for it. So we did launch our loyalty program a little while ago. It's made up of 5 program tiers: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Um, the first thing is our milestone commission. So our milestone commission is once you get up to that silver level, you will earn milestone commission that is just automatically paid out to you as cash, or excuse me, you are able to use it as a future travel credit. So as you can see, it starts at 500, it goes up to $10,000. We do have top up commission where once you get to that silver level again, on every single booking that you make from then on out, you will earn that top up commission on every booking, starting at $50, going up to $200 per booking. And then we do also have special rates for advisors, which basically is just travel agent rates. Anyone is able to take advantage of our travel agent rates. We welcome everyone to take advantage of our travel agent rates. We do offer fam trips. However, sometimes we have hundreds of people that apply to our fam trips with very limited spots. So I always tell everyone to take advantage of our travel agent rates. It starts off at 16%, goes up to 20 and 25%. And the good thing about our travel agent rates is that it's good for you and anyone that's traveling with you up to 2 rooms or 5 people. So I always say take advantage of it, pick out whatever itinerary, experience our product. The bookings are non-commissionable and they are not applicable to groups, but it's super easy. Put the booking on hold on the travel agent portal, then call down to the travel agent support team. They'll be able to apply the discount and then you apply the deposit. Our Exotica app, we call this our Travelers app. Um, at the time of booking, we are going to ask for your client's email. The only reason why we ask for your client's email is because we send them an automated email with something called a magic link. So what it is that the magic link will be sent to their email. They will have to download the Exotica app, click on the magic link. It will redirect them back to the app, and the app will pull up all of their travel documents. So it'll have their flight details, their hotel accommodations, Google Maps of where their hotels are. Any tours and excursions that they have are added on, will be shown in there, all of that fun stuff. I always say your clients won't have to worry about paper documents or PDF files, anything like that. It's just through the app. And the best part about this is that no Wi Fi or data is required to access this app once they're in destination. They just will need to click on that magic link once they get it, uh, have everything uploaded before they head out to the destination, and they will be on their way. There also is a 24/7 trip assistance through a chat box on this app as well. So your clients are always able to take advantage of our 24/7 emergency line through this app as well. So Portugal, our best seller. Portugal is actually our number one seller in all of Exotica right now. This is our best selling tour. Portugal in 9 days, 7 nights, including international air, is starting off at $1,400 per person. The trip highlights are all the cities where your clients are going to be going to, what's included, all flights, accommodations, all transfers, activities, and breakfast at the hotel is going to be included. Like I said before, we do offer 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star accommodations. So whenever you see Charm, Superior, Luxury, those are the hotel accommodations. So Charm is 3-star, Superior is 4-star, Luxury is 5-star. And as you can see, The when to upgrade from the 3-star to the 4-star is $300 per person for the entire stay, and the to upgrade to the luxury
Okay, you're gonna have to watch TV for me.
is $600 per person, for the entire stay. Excuse me. I always tell all of my travel agents, I give them examples of my experience when staying in the 3-star versus the 4-star versus the 5-star. I tell all of my travel agents about 80% of our business that is booked in the charm category comes from our consumer side. Travel agents typically do not book their clients in a 3-star accommodation. Um, However, there are some people who are super strict on budget. They're super tight on budget. They're just happy to be in the destination. 3-star is absolutely fine. I always give the example when I stayed in a 3-star accommodation level in Greece when we were in Santorini. I always say I am totally fine. I'm not a hotel snob yet. But I always say the number one thing is just that there's no bugs in my room and they all passed. The only thing that I say that about the 3-star accommodations is that we were always further away from the city centers. So I give the example when we were in Santorini, we were about 40 minutes from the city center, and it was $100 taxi ride there and $100 taxi ride back. So to upgrade to the superior, anywhere between 3 to 6, don't quote me on that, but typically that's on average of what it is. We probably would have saved ourselves some money because we were there for 3 nights. So I always tell my agents automatically send your clients into the superior luxury category. It's just overall a better experience. Our South Africa bestseller. This is the tour that I went on. I need to update this pricing. I'm sorry. It is now starting off. I think it's 22 or $2,300 per person. It is an absolute amazing tour. I cannot recommend it enough. South Africa in 11 days, 8 nights, including international air, is about 23 or $2,400. The trip highlights you'll be able to see what cities your clients would be going to, what's included, all flights, accommodations, some transfers. I always like to double click when it says some transfers. When it says some transfers, I won't say all the time, but a majority of the time when it says some transfers, typically what that means is that um, the airport transfers are not included in the price. But just like how you click a button and add on additional tour excursions, you are able to add on a private transfer to and from the airport. There are some people who are totally okay with skipping over that because they are able to take, a taxi, Uber, Lyft in the destination. They're totally okay with that. It's a little bit more cost effective. But then on the flip side of that, you have some clients who will pay any amount of money. That's like my parents. My parents will pay any amount of money to have someone waiting in the airport with an Exotica sign, making sure that they get to and from where they need to go, and it's not, kind of fly by the seat of their pants. So your clients have that option. Activities are included and some meals are included in this itinerary as well. So we have our flight selector and our flight filters. Our flight selector, in the left-hand screenshot, it says our best price, recommended, and premium. So best price is most of the time going to be a basic economy flight. A lot of travel agents do not touch a basic economy flight with a 10-foot pole. I don't blame you guys. As you guys know, can't cancel, can't change, can't pick your seats, baggage is extra, all that fun stuff. Um, the number one way to tell that you are booking a basic economy flight is if where it says baggage per person, it says one personal item, one carry on, and when it says checked bag, it's zero, slashed out, and faded out. That means that it is a basic economy flight. The recommended tab is going to be a standard economy flight. Baggage is included, can pick your seats, all that fun stuff. And then we launched our premium tab where you are able to upgrade your clients to premium, business class, or first class directly on the travel agent portal. We do also have our flight filters where you're able to filter out how many stops your clients would like, if they want it direct, if they're okay with up to some stops, layover times, if they're loyal to an airline, Their outbound departure time. So maybe they want a morning flight, maybe they don't want a morning flight. You are able to filter out all of those flights to pick the perfect flight for your clients. Group travel, I always like to touch base on our individual booking process versus our group travel process because it's a little bit different. So our group travel, or sorry, our individual booking process, if you were just booking 2 people on the travel agent portal, um, what it will happen is at the time of booking, there will need to be a 60% deposit that is going to be due. And the reason being is that, like I said, we use published air. We have an automated system that on the hour, every hour for any booking that's been made within the hour, we automatically purchase that airfare. We do have our payment plan options through Affirm because we do understand that sometimes it's a pretty big chunk of change for a 60% deposit. So your clients can reach out or they can get a link generated through Affirm. And that 60% is going to be due. The remaining 40% is going to be due 60 days prior to travel. Our group travel policy is going to be a little bit different. You will make a request through our groups tab on the travel agent portal. Fill out that group request. That is the only way that you will be able to get a group request, a group quote through our team. It will take about 3 to 7 days for someone to get back to you. And then you have 7 days to either accept or deny the quote. We consider day 1 to be when you accept the quote and send back the signed contract. For the first 44 days, no deposit is necessary, but your group is going to be locked in. I always say this is a great amount of time to rally your troops, get all your ducks in a row, have anyone who maybe wants to join the trip. This is the time where you can get it all figured out. On day 45 is going to be when the first payment is going to be due. $250 per person, and that is a non-refundable deposit. 120 days prior to travel, your clients either have the option to pay off the remaining balance or make a 60% deposit. They will need that 60% deposit again because they will be needing to purchase the flights. And then 60 days prior to travel, the remaining balance is going to be due, and that's when the deposit is going to be applied to the booking. Again, we consider a group to be 10 people or more, but for every 20 passengers that are booked, the 21st passenger is going to be completely free. And if your group needs flights, no problem. We have a few different options for them. So they can either choose and book their own flights. They can do land only. Maybe they have airline miles, maybe they have flight credits, anything like that. They just can do land only. Not everyone has to do the same thing. So if half the people want to do land only, half the people want to do flights, they have that option. We do offer group blocked airfare up to 160 days prior to travel, where I'm sure you guys know group locked airfare most of the time is significantly more expensive than booking an individual flight. I always like to double click on that just because sometimes agents click group locked airfare and they're like sticker shocked when the price comes back and they're like, where does this price come from? And it's going to be because of the group locked airfare. Group locked airfare most of the time is significantly more expensive. Some people are okay with paying that. That's totally fine. They just need at least 10 people to be on the same exact flight. Same date, same time, same airline, everything. We do also offer our website Flight Finder, which is great if your clients are flying from multiple different departure cities. What will happen is you will get an offline that is specific to your group. It will look very similar to what the travel agent portal looks like. It just on the calendar will have only your date. And you will be able to click whatever flight works best for your client. The only thing about our website Flight Finder is that a 60% deposit is going to be due when you are choosing that flight. So whenever your client is looking to buy flights, they need to make that 60% deposit. The latest that you can do it is 120 days prior to travel. The only thing also about our website Flight Finder is that we cannot guarantee everyone will have the same flight pricing, but we can guarantee that everyone will have the same land pricing. I'm sure you know that sometimes it's more expensive to fly out of different airports. Even I always give the example by Philly and Newark. I'm about an hour from each way. It doesn't matter which one. Most of the time, one is significantly more expensive than the other for whatever reason. Um, so we just cannot guarantee that everyone will have the same flight pricing, but the land pricing will stay the same. So we have our cancellation policy. Our basic cancellation policy is a little tough. I always say sometimes when we give these tours at such amazing pricing, it comes with a little bit of inflexibility, but we do have a protection plan. So our basic cancellation policy, if they do not purchase the protection plan, is once you make that 60% deposit, like how I said, we have that automated system that automatically purchases the airfare, even if they wanted to cancel 24 hours later, that 60% is going to be non-refundable, because the airfare is already going to be purchased. If we didn't make it non-refundable, we would be eating the cost of a lot of flights. If your clients decide to cancel 59 days or less before departure, 75% of the trip is going to be non-refundable. We do have our protection plan. We call this our Premium Care Flex plan, where your clients are able to cancel up to 30 days prior to travel and get 100% of their trip costs and future travel credit that does not expire. This is awesome because we do have it on promo right now. It's $99 per person. I always tell all of my agents, just throw it in there for your clients. It is awesome to have, if your clients wanted to change their flights, upgrade their hotel accommodations, they will need this protection plan in their itinerary, in their reservation in order to do any of that stuff. And because it is on promo right now for only $99 per person, I always tell everyone, throw it in there. If they want you to take it off, you have the option to. Um, but sometimes people are a little bit sticker shocked and don't want to purchase travel insurance. I always say this is a nice way to protect your clients in some way. Um, I always like to make sure that all of my travel agents know that this is not an insurance policy. This is not an insurance policy as to where your clients will, if they have a medical emergency, will pay for the medical bills, or if there's lost luggage, or um, flight delays, things like that. That is not this. This is simply just to protect your client's hotel accommodations and the flights and everything that's included in the tour. So we do have our Exotica marketing and training materials. So once you sign up for the travel agent portal, you will automatically be signed up for the Exotica newsletters. You'll be notified of the latest promotion, sales, and discounts. It comes through your email, and then here also is where our theme of the month will be launched. Each month, we will select a handful of itineraries, and if you make a booking under those itineraries, you will earn an additional $200 top up commission. And then we do also have marketing materials, which is great for social media shares, promotions, product flyers, banners, where you're on, it's through a Dropbox on our travel agent portal. You are able to download, post on your social media, put them in your email blast, post them on your website, social media, anything like that. You do not have to ask for permission. We do also have our product flyers, which is great if anyone does um like trade shows, or work a different job and they want to leave some flyers around. We can co-brand them as well. Again, you will not have to ask us for permission. I tell everyone to take advantage of that Dropbox. We do also have private Facebook groups. So our first one is Exotica Travel Pro USA. That is going to be for travel agents across the US. It is, people are taking our tours left and right. They post their experience, they post their pictures. It's run by our marketing team. So we post all of our promos, our fam trips, everything like that in the Exotica Travel Pro Facebook page. I do the Mid-Atlantic territory. So I actually have taken over New York and New England as well. So I now am the whole Northeast. But I have my own private Facebook group for travel agents that are in my territory, because I do my own travel with me trips, I do local meetups, I do all that fun stuff, and I like to keep it into just my travel agents that are in my area. So if you are in the Mid Atlantic or New York and New England territory, feel free to join my private Facebook group. You can also reach out to your local rep. We all have private Facebook groups, so I recommend reaching out to your local rep, and they will be able to let you know what their private Facebook group is. We do also have a promo that was extended until September 31st. It's where if you make a booking under the superior hotel accommodation level, you will earn an additional $100 top up commission. And then if you book on the under a luxury hotel accommodation, you get an additional $200 top up commission. This is until the end of the month, so I recommend taking advantage of this while it's still there as well. We do also have our knockout deal for Morocco right now. 11 days, including flights, is starting off at $1,300 per person. All of this, again, is going to be located on our travel agent portal under our marketing drive as well as under our promotions tab. But if you want to download any of these social media shareables or our flyers, you are able to do so to promote all of our knockout deals, theme of the month, things like that. Let me share my, here we go. Let me present this. Um, this is the product, or sorry, our BDM contact slide. The only thing that has changed is that our New York and New England BDMs are no longer with us. Kara is actually my sister. She moved on back to the all-inclusive world. So if you guys are in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Delaware, she is now with AIC. You can always reach out to me. I'll give you her contact information for AIC if you guys need. But this is our contact information. Again, I am New York and New England as well as Mid-Atlantic. And then all of our other reps as well are here. If you guys need anything, have questions, not sure who your rep is based off of the titles of our BDMs, just shoot me over an email. I'll be able to assist you. I know we had a few questions in the chat box, I think. Okay.
Thank you so much, Shayna, for that great information. We greatly appreciate it and the time and energy and the expertise that you poured into us. We can't thank you enough. But we're going to open up for any questions that anyone may have. Feel free to unmute yourself and ask Shayna whatever questions that you want to ask her.
Yes. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen because I see that someone wants the travel agent website. So yes, I can post the travel agent website. Oh, why isn't this working? Okay. Yep. Did anyone else have any other questions in the meantime? I must have done so good and no one has questions.
No questions?
There you
The
go.
information was great.
Awesome. I just posted the travel agent portal in here as well. So if you guys wanted to sign up, and I always say the easiest way to find our travel agent portal is just go to exotica.com. That is our consumer site. But if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, it says travel agent portal. So if you ever forget how to get to our travel agent portal, that's the easiest way. I don't have an affiliate link. Did you say that will be done automatically? So no, you will have to reach out to your local rep. They will be able to reach out to our team and have it uploaded into your profile for you to and it will say private label on your dashboard. You'll be able to see it. And then you'll be able to set up your link by putting in all of your information and it will generate a link.
Okay, great. Also, before we leave, I'm just asking everyone to please drop your email address in the chat for any updated information that Shayna may want to send us. So just to make sure that we don't have any questions for Shayna, before we close everything out for the night? So everyone is putting their email addresses in, and well, thanks again, Shayna, for all of the magnificent information that you shared with us. And on behalf of our 1 star platinum, Nina Jackson Mitchell, and on behalf of the elite team, we thank you for your presence here this evening.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. If you guys need anything, do not hesitate to reach out.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a wonderful evening, everyone.
you as well. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. That's it.